all the arts really are beneficial, medically beneficial, physically, spiritually beneficial to people. Just taken the medical community a while to catch on, but I think they're beginning to.
We care deeply about each other, and I find it been such a joy in my life, and in everybody who comes to this class, I think, feels the same way.
And also it gives me time to be the artist.
I mean, we move, we dance, we sit, and then we share in a lot of different kinds of ways.
It really makes you feel younger, let me tell you. If I didn't do dancing, I'd probably be dead.
From a very early age, I experienced this integration and relationship between arts and health without understanding it necessarily. I was born with a heart murmur. My brothers gave my mom the mumps when she was pregnant with me. And upon birth, my doctors told my parents to please get me involved in physical activity as soon as they could, as soon as I was able. And so as a 3-year-old, I was enrolled in tap, ballet, and jazz class, my first dance recital as a 3-year-old. And I kept dancing. I actually haven't stopped dancing, but that was a very early understanding experience of the power of art to heal.
And high, middle, low, and brush. So that brush, I really want you to feel your hand kind of massaging your thighs, right? Waking up those legs. Get my friends over here. And let's take them now.
She has a capacity for being warm and welcoming and just knowing just how much technique to introduce and making people feel comfortable. I think that's a big, big part of it.
It's amazing, and a lot of ideas, and it makes us move and have a good time.
Appreciate your feet. That's what we're doing.
Well, Rachel is so inspirational, really. She's just a joy to be around, but also an excellent teacher. So enthusiastic that it's catching. So we're all just in her spell.
Come on.
Come on. What's your dream? Come on.
Harmony.
Harmony. Beautiful.
Anna.
Sunshine. Journey of sunshine.
Marty. Brain. Heart. Spirit. I'm Lena, and I dream of becoming a doctor this year.
Inclusion of medical students in these weekly classes has profound implications. I think that they get to see how an arts activity, and particularly dance, encourages, increases, improves the physical qualities of each of the participants. It enlightens, it heightens their creative senses. It brings out music, which we know touches all these areas of the brain. And perhaps most critically, it engages them socially. This is something critical for older people, but we have seen through COVID how incredibly important community is for people of all ages, particularly people that are in college age.
Hi, my name's Erin. I'm a third-year medical student at Brown. I've been a dancer my whole life, and from the very beginning, I've always thought that the best thing that the art form has to offer is community. And so I think Dappers does a really excellent job of not only harnessing the power of physical movement and the joy that you can derive from that, but also really, really empowering people to find their connections, not just within themselves, but with other people, especially the intergenerational relationships that the program offers. There's not many other activities in life that really facilitate that kind of connection.
I trained at Brown here, and I'm also certified in internal medicine integrative medicine and lifestyle medicine. So I really try to incorporate more holistic approaches into taking care of patients. I'm a primary care doctor. I specialize in women's health. People think, oh, I can't dance unless I'm a dancer, but I think what's really accessible about the types of movements that Rachel's doing and that any body can do it. That's really so important when patients are going through any sort of rehabilitation from a stroke or living with chronic diseases and conditions such as Parkinson's. An ability to know that this is a community that's all coming together, and also just these are movements that are so accessible.
My first name is Kamal. I'm an Iranian, and these are my daughters. I am interested enough in what she does to get up early enough in the morning to be at the studio at 9 o'clock.
We never leave class upset. We may come in different moods, but we leave in a better mood, you know?
And that's like one of the more undervalued components of health, which is like your general demeanor and your feeling about the day and who you choose to communicate and work with. And that's like really the starting point for positivity that lends towards your body feeling good.
Right over the heels, and nothing is clenching. There's no tension here. So just take this time to settle in, to find home in your own body. Just let go, release.
I thought about how so many metrics in medicine, particularly for older adults, are described in terms of morbidity and mortality. And these M&Ms are frequently discussed as a medical student and during medical education and as you go forward in your training. But this class showed me M&M in a different way. It was an M&M that meant movement for medicine, meditation through movement, but I think mostly what I found was that it was membership through movement. I was struck by just how supportive each person was for each other in this class and the sense of community that was really there.
So they are now all identifying as artists. Even these medical students who may themselves have no background in dance are all of a sudden in this environment with people that they've never met before, people very different from themselves, and understanding how this non-verbal physical form of communication is connecting them and connecting their humanity.
I do think that this will impact their future practice of medicine in the way that they are really thinking very set boxes that we have in medicine, where when patients are experiencing movement conditions or pain conditions or things like that, we are very automatic to send them to certain things. And I think we don't, as physicians, get exposed to enough to know that there's really other types of movement therapies and other ways that patients can heal, and not only, heal, but really maintain that healing through their lifespan. And so I think this is just such a great window for them to see that in, and I'm just really lucky that Rachel's in our community and working with Brown, and that our students are really lucky to have that.
My name is Diana. I'm a third-year medical student at the Warren Alpert Medical School of Brown University. I'm also a violinist by training, and I have been a part of DAPPERS since my first year of medical school. I really applied to medical school because I wanted to work on the intersection of the arts and medicine, and I just immediately fell in love with the group. You really could see how music and dance were helping people holistically.
I love just leaving who I am and becoming the movement or becoming the character and actually going someplace else. Performance is amazing.
Windmill, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are incredibly fortunate to have collaborations and partnerships with some local organizations that allow us to have opportunities for performance.
And here. Now this. 1, 2,
you.